Hey guys, so this is Wednesday's lesson. This is going to be lesson 6, pages 61 through 62. All right, so this is going to be a multiplication and division in word problems. So this is kind of like a practice before you take your test on Friday. So number 1, Lynn and Carla are planning a party. Lynn spent $20 on invitations and decorations. Carla spent 4 times that amount on food and entertainment. How much did they spend all together? So this is a multi-step problem. The first thing we have to do is we have to find out how much money Carla spent. And we know that Carla spent 4 times as much as Lynn. Okay? Lynn spent $20. So we have 4 times 20. 4 times 20 equals 80. Now, 80 is an answer, but it's not the answer. Then it says, how much did they spend all together? So you take Carla's $80 and Lynn's $20, and 80 plus 20 equals 100. So how much money did they spend all together? 100. Make sure you read the questions. I even sometimes have my kids underline or even highlight. Well, I mostly do underlining because they won't have a highlighter on the state test, but underline the question because you know exactly what you're looking for. Write and solve an equation for each problem below. Darcy earned $5. Samantha earned $30. Samantha earned blank times as many as Darcy. Okay, so the equation, what you're going to have is you're going to have to write 2. You could write 2. You could choose the division problem or you could choose the multiplication problem. And for our purposes, it would be, I'm going to use X as the unknown, and that's how much Samantha earned, okay? So no, I can't use X because we're multiplying. I'll use N for number. Okay, so we have N times 5 equals 30. That's one way we could do it. And we know that what times 5 equals 30? Well, 6. Or we could say, okay, well, we have 30 divided by 5 gives you the number. Now we know that the number is 6. Carly teaches twice as many fitness classes as Fran. If Fran teaches 7 classes, how many classes does Carly teach? All right, so Carly is twice. Now remember, when we see the word twice, it means you're multiplying by 2. Okay? So twice as many as Fran. So Fran has 7. So we have 2 times the amount of Fran equals the number. That's one way to do it. Or if we went with division, you would take the unknown number, divide it by 2, and you would get 7. So the question is, what times 7 gives me 2? Sorry. What does 2 times 7 give me? That's right, 14. Okay. Joelle practices piano 3 times as many minutes as a day than Tran. Tran practices for 20 minutes a day. How many minutes a day does Jolie practice? Okay, Jolie practices 3 times as many minutes as Tran. Tran does 20. Okay, so write it how you read it. 3 times as much as Tran. And that gives me my answer. So to do the division, we just flip it around. You take your question right here, which is n, divide it by 3, and you get 20. So what is 3 times? I forgot. Okay, so what is 3 times 20? Basically, I can say what is 3 times 2? And that is 60. And that's 6, and add the 0, and you get 60. All right, number 3. There are 12 markers in a box. Mr. Ross needs 3 times the number of markers for his 4 math classes. How many markers does he need altogether? All right, so how many markers does Mr. Ross need altogether? That is my question. Okay? So, if there are 12 markers in a box and Mr. Ross needs 3 times that for his 4 math classes, let's figure it out. How many markers does he need? Okay? So, Greg chose A, which was 4. Wait, am I on the wrong one? Yes. No, I'm on the right one. Greg chose A as the correct answer. How did he get that answer? Let's see. How can I get this from this? Well, let us work it. Okay, so it says there are 12 in a box. Okay? And he needs 3 times that. So 3 times 12 is 36. How did Greg get 4? Ah, I see what he did. Do y'all see what he did? Greg divided 12 by 3 instead of multiplying. Twelve by 3. Right, Sophia and Tim are rolling marbles down a track. Sophia has 20 marbles. She has 4 times as many marbles as Tim. Tim has M. Okay, that means that M represents what Tim has. So M is the amount of marbles Tom has. So if Sophia, has a total of 20 marbles, we already know that she has 20 marbles, okay? So, like if we did our little box, we already knew that's 20. But she has 4 times as many as Tim. So we have to know how many is each. So what would I do in this instant? Would I multiply or would I divide? Think back to when we did it last week. To get the answer here, you take the number of unknowns, remember, and you divide it into your total. So I would not use any of the multiplication. I would find the answer by using division. Okay, use the information in the table to answer the questions. So we have Marla and Lisa, week 1 and week 2. How many free throws did Lisa make in week 1? All right, free throws in week 1, 3 times as many. Oh, she made 5. So 3 times 5 gives me a total of 15. How many free throws did Mariah make in week 2? Okay. 4 times as many as Lisa. And Lisa made 4. Looks like she improved her game here. So how many total did she make? What were the total free throws? Well, oh wait, no, who made more total free throws? Oh, well, Maria. Or Mariah, however you want to say it. I disliked doing free throw times because we had to make 10 in a row. And if you missed one, first you had to run suicides, then you had to start all over again until you made 10 in a row. So we could say that total, because we have 16 and then 5 the first week, is equal to 21. And then Lisa was 15 plus 4. And we know that 21 is greater than 19. So once again, we have to do the totals. All right, so that is just a review on your skill. And then we'll get back to it in your practicing skills.